Owl Oliver and the Big Curiosity About the Sun. Once upon a time, in the silver forest, where the trees touched the sky and the leaves whispered with the wind, lived a small, fluffy owl named Oliver. Oliver had grey and white speckled feathers. His eyes were huge and amber-colored. While all the other animals in the silver forest slept at night, the owls would be awake. That morning was when the moon rose in the sky. One night, meaning one day, in the owl world, was coming to an end. The stars in the sky were slowly fading, and an orange light, the sun, was starting to rise from the east. Mother Owl Luna called out with her soft voice, "Hoot! Hoot! Oliver! Come on, let's go to bed. The sun is rising, it is time to sleep." Oliver looked down from the branch. The forest was slowly getting brighter. "But Mum," Oliver objected, "I am not sleepy at all. My eyes are wide open, look. They are sparkling." Mother Luna smiled. "I know, my darling. You flew a lot and played a lot all night. Now you need to rest. Owls sleep during the day so they can be strong again at night." Oliver flapped his wings. "But I wonder about the day. Milo the squirrel told me the forest is very colorful during the day. Bella the butterfly said the sun is warm. I want to see them. I am not going to sleep." His mother sighed, but she knew how stubborn Oliver was. "Okay, Oliver," she said. "You can try. But don't forget, your feathers will want to rest, your eyes will want to close. If you get too tired, your nest will be waiting for you." Mother Luna went into her nest and fell fast asleep. Oliver was left alone on the branch. He felt very big and brave. "HMPH," he said to himself. "What is sleep anyway? I will be the owl of the silver forest who never sleeps." The sun rose completely. The forest changed suddenly. The forest, which was quiet and blue at night, was now chirpy and bright green. But there was a problem. The light was too much. Oliver squinted his eyes. "Ouch," he said. "This thing they call the sun is dazzling my eyes. I wish I had sunglasses." He had to squint his huge eyes, so he saw everything blurry. Just then, he heard a sound, scritch-scratch. It was Milo the squirrel with the brown tail. Milo was jumping from branch to branch with a walnut in his hand. He was so energetic that Oliver felt dizzy watching him. "Good morning, Oliver," shouted Milo. "What are you doing up? Shouldn't you be sleeping?" Oliver clamped his beak shut tight so he wouldn't yawn. "And no," he said in a muffled voice. I am watching the day." "Let's play, Milo." Milo laughed. "Okay. Let's play tag. Catch me." Milo zoomed up to the top of the tree. Whoosh! Oliver wanted to follow him. He opened his wings and took off. But his wings felt very heavy to him. Thud! 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 He had flown so much during the night that now his wings felt as heavy as stones. Oliver couldn't keep up with Milo's speed. He landed on a branch, out of breath. Milo, said Oliver. Maybe we can play a slower game. Like standing still on a branch. Milo giggled. That is very boring, Oliver. I have to collect walnuts, bye-bye. Milo disappeared from sight. Oliver was left alone. At that moment, the weather started to get hot. Owl's thick feathers were made for the night, not for the daytime heat. Oliver started to sweat. Phew, he said. It is a bit too hot here. Then the noise of the forest began. Noah the woodpecker was pecking the tree, tap tap tap. The bees were flying around, buzz buzz. The birds were singing, tweet tweet. Oliver tried to cover his ears with his feathers. How peaceful and quiet the forest was at night. But the daytime forest was so noisy. Oliver's head started to ache. His eyelids felt heavy, as if lead weights were tied to them. I won't sleep, he whispered to himself. I will wait for Bella the butterfly. Indeed, a little later, Bella the butterfly landed right on the tip of Oliver's nose with her colorful wings. Hello, sleepy owl, said Bella. Oliver wanted to say, I am not sleepy, but a huge yawn came out of his mouth. Yawn. He yawned so big that he almost fell off the branch. Bella laughed. Oliver, your eyes are closing. Why are you torturing yourself? Look, even the flowers close their petals and sleep at night. Sleep is time for our bodies to recharge. Oliver tried to hold his head up, but his head dropped plop onto his chest. Then he lifted it again. But Bella, he said in a sleepy voice. If I sleep, I will miss the day. If you don't sleep, said Bella, you will miss the night. There is a full moon tonight. It will be your favorite moonlight party. But if you don't sleep now, you will be snoring loudly at the party because you will be too tired. Oliver hadn't thought of that. Missing the night? Never. Night was his favorite time. Hunting, gliding silently, watching the stars. Oliver's resistance broke. His body was begging him, please Oliver, let's sleep. Slowly, swaying a little, he went back to the tree hollow where his mother was. Inside the hollow, it was cool. It was dark. And it was quiet. Oh, how relaxing it was. Mother Owl Luna opened one eye. How was the day, little traveler? She asked in a whisper. Oliver snuggled under his mother's soft wings. The day is too bright, Mum, said Oliver. It is too noisy, too hot, and too fast. Milo never stops. The sun hurt my eyes. His mother stroked Oliver's head. Everyone has a time, Oliver. Day for the squirrels, night for us. The sun gives them energy, and the moonlight gives it to us. Oliver closed his eyes. His pillow, which was actually soft moss, felt like the most comfortable place in the world. Mum, said Oliver, his voice barely a whisper. Yes, my darling. I think sleep is the most beautiful thing in the world. When I close my eyes, it feels like I am on the clouds. And before he could finish his sentence, Oliver fell into a deep sleep. Zed zed zed. Zed zed zed. In his dream, he saw the bright colors of the day turning into night. He was playing hide-and-seek with Milo the squirrel on the stars, but this time Oliver was very fast. Oliver slept soundly until evening that day. When the sun set and the moon rose in the sky again, Oliver opened his eyes. Full of energy, he shouted. He felt so strong, so energetic. His mother smiled at him. Good morning, good evening, Oliver. Are you ready for adventure? Oliver spread his wings. Yes. Because I had my sleep, and now I can fly through the whole forest. From that day on, Oliver became the first owl to go to bed when the sun started to rise. Because he knew that a good sleep was the start of great adventures. The end.